Hey everyone, how's it going? So last time we initialized our project as an npm package using npm init, and we had a quick overview of what this package.json is. Now what we're going to do is actually go and install our first third-party package. So if you remember, I told you that npm stands for Node Package Manager, and it's a way that we can incorporate third-party packages into our projects. So these packages allow us to bring in a bunch of functionality that we don't need to write ourselves. So if there's some common activity we want to do, maybe there's image uploading or something, and someone's already written a package that allows us to do this, we can just use it rather than having to write our own. So it's real simple. If you go to npmjs.com or just Google npm, and you'll most certainly get to this website. This is the npm website, and you can search for all the packages there are. So anything you want to do, just search for in here. This is where those description and keyword fields that we have in package.json come in. I know we have an empty one for description, and in fact it didn't even add one for keywords, but you can add one for keywords if you want to. But they help people to find your project, that's what that is. So I'm going to show you how to install a package in this video. It's going to be quite a trivial package, nothing that's going to be exactly game changing, but it's pretty cool to see how it works. And just know that when we start the project for real, we'll be actually using some useful packages. But if you go to npm and just search for colors, like this, you should get this top one, which is an exact match. It adds colors to your console, so it's a good one to start with. It's quite a simple one to set up. So if you scroll down, you'll see this is a bunch of information on how it can be used. They've got some examples here, but right at the top, they have this installation instructions, and it just says to run this command, npm install followed by the package name. And this is quite a common convention for all packages. You run npm install and then whatever the name is. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to go back to my VS Code terminal, paste it in there, and I'm going to press enter. So that worked. And you can see we have this dependencies field which has been added to our package.json now, and this is where any packages that we add will be added. So any third-party packages that we've said that our package is dependent on will appear here. So if we go and install other packages, they'll be all included here. So that's it. We're actually ready to start using that now. So you can really see how simple it is to install packages. So let's take a look at how we use this. So if I scroll down, you'll see it allows us to add colors to the console. Where we'd usually write console.log and then some text, we can then specify a color afterwards as well. And you can see there are a bunch of options like specifying underlines with red, and if you scroll down, you'll see loads more examples on how this can be used. But we're just going to do a real simple example. We're just going to copy this one right here. So I'm going to copy that, and I'll go back to my code, so VS Code, and I'll go to myapp.js, and all I'm going to do is stick this underneath like that. But we can't just run this as is. We need to actually include a reference to this package, because at the moment it won't know to reference the colors package that we just installed. And you can see an example there also how we do this. I can just copy this with the require colors. All right, so paste that at the top, and we should be good to go. So I've pressed Ctrl+C to make sure my project is stopped, and I'll just run npm start, because remember, this is the new command we're running now to run our package. And you can see hello in green right there. So obviously this package installation has worked. Now feel free to play around with the others. In fact, you can copy all this if you really want to. And then I'll put that all in there. Okay, and I'll do the same thing again. Ctrl+C to stop it, npm start, and you'll see a bunch of things like this. So quite a trivial package, but there are some real use cases. So if you are logging some information to whoever's using your package, you can add color to make something stand out, or when you have errors or something like that. But I thought it was a simple one to have as our first package installation.